Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Cynthia Makeover, and today we're going to be creating this smoky eye look on our gorgeous models. So if you're just stopping by for the first time, you're definitely welcome to this amazing family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming through. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please guys, subscribe to my channel. So I started off by cleaning her face using my face wipes. This would help remove the dirt on her face. So next I'm going to be hydrating her skin using my Kylie Beauty Fix Spray. So next I'll be moisturizing her face using my Cetaphil face moisturizer. So moving on to primer, I'll be using my Gentle Dove mattifying primer on her T-zone area. So you apply this primer on the oily areas on her face. So moving on to foundation, I'll be using my Nubanbeauty foundation. So I'm just using my brush to apply it first on her face. So next I'm going to be spraying her face using my Kylie Beauty Fix Spray. This would help me blend the foundation very well. So next I used my beauty sponge to blend in the foundation on her face. So I used my Kylie Beauty Fix Spray to lock in the foundation. So next I'll be doing a cream contour. I'm using a color slightly darker than her skin color to contour her face. But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. So for blush, I'm using my Champion Creation Cream Blush. So I'm just applying it above her contour. So next I used my beauty sponge to blend it. I wish I knew how much I missed. So next is to highlight her face. I'll be using my LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn to highlight her face. So next I used my beauty sponge to blend in the concealer on the highlighted area. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? So next I'm going to be setting her face using my Merak setting powder in the shade Cinnamon. So before setting your concealer, make sure you go back blending the areas underneath her eyes to avoid patches and creasing. So to set her under eyes, you need to be very careful while setting your under eye or your model's under eye, because if you're not very careful, you might end up getting a bad result, which is it might end up breaking. So you need to be light-handed while setting your under eye area. I wish I knew how much I missed. I know. So next I'm using this shade from my Adventure Powder palette to set the rest of her face. So if you want to set the rest of your face or your model face, you need the same shade of her skin to set the rest of her face. So next is to contour her face. I already did cream contour, so right now I'm going to be setting the cream contour with a powdery contour. So I'm using a color slightly darker than her skin to contour her face. When we play our roles and ignore the problems, I wish I knew. So next I'm using the same shade from the same powder palette to contour her nose. So I went back using my powder brush to blend everything together. So next I used the same Merak setting powder to bake her face. So I'm also doing reverse contour. This would help lift the face up. Then I applied a little brow balm on her brows just to lay the hair nicely. You can also use your edge control to do this. So to outline her brows, I'm using my Karite gel liner and my angled brush to draw the outline. So to highlight her brows, I'm using LA Girl concealer in the shade Fawn to highlight her brows. So I started from the brow bone area. So next I used my blending brush to blend the concealer on the highlighted area. So next I'm using this shade to set the concealer on the highlighted area. So next I'll be applying this shade here on the inner corner of her lid. So because we are creating a smoky eyed look, I'm going to be using my Karite gel liner for my base. So I'm using my brush to apply it on her lid. You need to be very careful and very fast as well, so this gel liner doesn't dry, because if it dries, it will be difficult for you to blend. So to set this gel liner, I'm using my Beach Wave eyeshadow palette, the dark shade. I'm just placing it on her lid. So next I'll be using my Kylie cheek eyeshadow palette. I'll be using this brown shade here to blend out the black eyeshadow to avoid any demarcation. So next I'll be using this shade here from the same eyeshadow palette just to give the lid some color. So I went back applying that black shade on her lid because I noticed it wasn't popping anymore. So if you are applying your eyeshadow and you notice some part isn't popping, go back and reapply it. So I'm just blending in the dark eyeshadow on her lid. So I'll be doing the other eyelid following the same method. So next I'll be applying the same gel liner on her waterline. So next I'm using my mascara to darken her natural lashes and also give it volume. So moving on to blush, I'll be using my Kylie blush palette. So I'm just taking these two shades here and apply it above her contour. So I went back using my powder brush to blend her face again. So next I'm using my small blending brush to dust out the excess powder underneath her eyes. So next I'm using my Kiss Beauty Fix Spray to set her face again. So for highlighter, I'm using my Maivels Glow Dust to highlight her face. So moving on to the lip, I used my Zaron black pencil to line her lip first. So next I'll be using this brown shade from my Blossom lip palette just to line the lip again. I wasn't planning on leaving the lip with a black lip liner. So next I'm using this nude shade in the middle just to brighten up the lip. So I added a little gloss on her lip. So next I'm using my Zaron mascara on her lower lashes. So next I'm using my Kiss Beauty Fix Spray to finish up this and lock in my entire makeup. So after that I went back with my beauty sponge to blend everything so it would look smooth and flawless. So next I'll be applying this body glow on her chest, her shoulder and her neck just to make that place glow. So guys, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, share, comment. Please guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.